I'm David Fincher, the president here at Central Christian College of the Bible, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the idea of service and how our students make service a part of their education here. First of all, service is something that's inherent in our Christian faith. Jesus said that He came not to be served, but to serve. And that's a lesson that Christians need to learn as they mature in their faith. We have lots of ways that people help us and take care of us, and if we're not careful, we'll allow that to be our expectation, that everything is about us. But service teaches us that we're supposed to be helping others even more than we expect them to help us. On our day of service, we get to put that into action as students use their abilities and their time to go serve in various locations. A few years ago, we were looking for a way to make our education a bit more practical and experiential for our students. The faculty decided that once a semester we would take a day off from classes and empower our students to do projects around Moberly, around the region, around the country. We've even had students go to other states for a day, spend their hours in groups working, and they help churches. Sometimes they help a camp or a community organization. We've concentrated in one location sometimes, and other times we've moved into various different locations, all trips at the same time. So this year our day of service took place, and we sent students all around Moberly because we wanted them to have a chance to help with the nonprofit organizations, some of the churches, and some of the service groups that do such important work in our town. And I'm always proud of this for a couple of reasons. The first thing that it does is to help the student take some ownership of finding places and seeing needs. And they are assigned to groups that they want to be a part of, and given the time and given the materials necessary to do that work. But then in the future, maybe they will see that organization or that opportunity as something that they want to continue to serve. Since all of our students have to serve on a regular basis, it's really important that we expose them to these things. So that's a great benefit for them. It's also a great benefit for our institution because it helps with our community reputation. I get stopped all the time by friends in the community of Moberly who say, your students came and did this, and they were so nice, and they made such a big difference to us. And that really feels good to us, but it feels good to our community to know that we're not just here as strangers to them, but we're trying to become neighbors as well. Different service opportunities that our students have participated in days of service like this vary from large to small. We've had students go help to plant a church by doing canvassing in a community. They've helped with a food pantry. They've worked with tornado cleanup in Joplin, Missouri. We once had a group of students that went to a children's home to help with the kids there. Sometimes they've been to church camps to do fall cleanup or spring cleanup. They'll work in schools around Moberly or around the region. They've worked with the Salvation Army in their soup kitchen. And sometimes the students just do things like help with little projects that nobody has been able to do at their own home, but we find out about from local churches, and they'll just show up and help clean out a room or clean up a yard or something that has just needed to be done for a long time. Whether it's large or small, our students learn that service is something that makes a difference in the lives of others and makes them feel like they've been able to make a contribution themselves.